are four little creatures and one big deer on a whirlwind quest to bring the big guy back to his place of origin. When we last had contact with our furry friends, they were shepherded by an angelic little girl to a dumpster behind the elementary school where they have stayed for about a day at this point. I mean, trash doesn't come every day, so the trash man hasn't come just yet, and so they've been hanging out here, dodging teachers and on the lookout for rats and other unsavory characters here at the trash bin. But who am I? But I'm but a wandering trash man. Here to chronicle their journey. I'm good. I'm the game master. I'm the garbage man, and I miss playing with you guys. You guys are the best.
Aww. That's very sweet.
This is it's a dumpster behind an elementary school. For this, you guys have one day to just kind of unwind. I imagine people are taking shifts for lookout. I mean, the big guy, for all of the rule, is probably just hunkered down behind the dumpster, out of sight, out of mind. But obviously, one of the four of you has to take watch and in shifts to keep their eyes open for teachers and or custodians with fresh garbage to dump into the dumpster. Is there anything you guys want to particularly do during your time in this sort of unfamiliar oasis? In this, you've encountered, animals thus far, but this dumpster is the closest thing to home that you guys have encountered thus far on your travels. Is there anything you guys want to have established that you are doing / have done in the day that you've spent here?
Ronnie thought about it for a little bit and decided I guess it is better to know, so he's just been reading labels on trash to see if he can learn any new things.
Well, you learned some surprisingly disturbing facts about the milk that we drank as children.
Oh no. I learned about milk?
You learned about the dairy. You learned about how milk is how milk is made, obviously. You learned of the existence of cows, which might be a sort of mythical creature to you at this point. You learned of the
horrifying, for sure.
Well, a little bit horrifying. You've heard of the mythical milkshake, none of which have ever truly been dumped out in capacity of great enough for Ronnie to get a taste of. But this milk must be the ichor of the gods.
God, ichor. Gross. Anyway.
No. It's not their blood. It's what keeps gods alive and keeps their immortality, according to Greek myth. That's what ichor comes from.
Yeah, no. I'm saying it's gross. Ronnie thinks it's cool.
Hell yeah.
Drink milk. Ronnie, however, thinks this is interesting.
Yeah. Anyone else want to have done / do something? At the day. What you got for me?
I want to learn more about this hierarchy system in the playground from the magical little girl.
Oh, you want her name was
Cindy.
You want her to chill out for a couple of hours? I mean, it's gonna be...
Yeah, I want to learn about this new kingdom of children.
This new kingdom of children.
Do her parents know that she's here?
Well, no, I'm gonna say that this is a conversation. I'm gonna say this is a conversation that happens immediately after the last episode ends, during the time when she still has recess, and also no adult has gone looking for her. Which the clock is. Where's my clock? It's ticking.
God damn it.
Okay.
So what do you say to start off this conversation with Cindy?
So who are the leaders in like the playground?
Well, I mean, there's oh crap, I forgot all of their names. I gave them names on the spot and then I forgot them all.
In defense, it's been 3 weeks.
It's been
The
3
great thing
weeks.
about
And-
kids is that she probably can make up her own damn names at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's the mean one. She doesn't like me. She has all of the newest clothes, and she has the highest score on the game that we all play on our phones or their phones. I don't I don't have a phone.
What's a phone?
It's my dad has one, and it clips to his belt. And he gets calls on it. It makes a lot of noise. And he picks it up and says, "Yeah, boss." And then he goes.
Are you talking about the magical rectangle?
Yeah, it's a rectangle. It's a phone, I guess. Although
I
my
just
dad's
know what
phone.
rectangles were this week, and so I can confirm.
Okay, basic geometry you have to know. I have to have already known about.
Oh,
No,
well, you know they're called
Cindy just
magical
learned what a rectangle
rectangles.
was. I'm saying Cindy knew what a rectangle was this
Well,
week.
my dad's phone isn't a rectangle. My dad's phone kind of flips open, and biz. But then my dad gets calls on his phone and he goes away, and that's not fun because he always says we're gonna play the plug and play Pac-Man game into our TV, and then he always has to go. But that's
You are murdering me. This poor child. I love her so much.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's fine. I play against mom and I beat her every time, and because I'm really good at Pac-Man. I'm really good at
Do you want to know what might make you feel better? What if we took down the mean one? How can we dethrone her?
Can I hear this conversation?
If you want to.
I yelled about rectangles, so assumedly everyone can.
Ruby, this is a bad idea and you know it. This is a bad idea.
I mean, if we...
I'm helping her! This is a great idea.
You are a mortal meddling into the affairs of gods.
Oh, that's right, I'm a god. I mean... she gets a little... Well, I mean, if we can scare her pretty bad, she might do an accident, and then she'll be known as pee-pee pants or poopy pants, depending on what comes out.
Oh.
I mean, that could be a thing, and then maybe I could rescue her. Maybe I could rescue her, and then I could be brave and then be a hero.
Yeah. Yeah,
But that sounds mean.
Let's make you a hero.
No. I don't know. It's
okay. It won't be too bad.
You don't have to settle for a hero when you're a god. You do not have to listen to the crazy one.
There's at that moment a tall bob cut pencil skirt woman comes out around the corner and says, "Cindy, what are you doing here in the trash dump? Oh my God, there's animals back here. Cindy, back away from the possum. It have rabies. It doesn't have rabies. It's my friend. It was talking to me."
What's rabies?
Cindy, in your wild imagination, get back on the playground where I can see you and supervise you with the rest of the kids, okay? Okay.
I'm just waving at the teacher.
Bye. Bye, animals.
Bye.
And then she's gone.
Okay.
I did have it checked off on my list that I gave her a feather earring.
Correct. Yes.
Just making sure
her ears aren't pierced, but
that doesn't matter to me.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I paid my toll for the ferry.
Hell yeah. Now that that's happened, Ronnie, you'll just have this, dark, forbidden human word rabies in your head until you can learn more about it.
I'm just happy that I didn't instantly learn about it because that sounds horrifying.
Because you didn't read it, you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it, and I couldn't be happier. Because there was a chance that like a side effect could be rabies on something in here. Like, I'm so glad I heard it first.
Anyone else want to do something now?
I'm looking through my notes to see if there's anything that would be useful for me to do other than maintaining lookout. I think there's a lot of. I knew what I can do. I can look into the pocket full of magic items that Gazpacho left behind and determine what these things actually are.
Oh, that's right. And I did actually come up with properties for these. Gotcha. And you have the items, right? Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
For one, I got a bag of shitty catnip.
Love that.
It's shitty catnip.
Yep. Meme sunglasses.
Yes, the meme sunglasses.
And you have to say that's no good.
Meme shades. Yeah, you put the target. Yeah. So, you gotta equip them in order to really tinker around and see how they work. If that's what you want to do.
And then I think I have the flashlight. Is that true?
You do, yeah. It's placement flashlight from the 1980s. Shines a blinding light at a target location. Illuminates the surrounding area. Requires +2 strength to carry.
I'm very strong.
You are very strong.
I'm very strong.
You're very strong.
I'm carrying just a fucking flashlight over one arm.
I don't necessarily want to put any of them on without knowing what they do.
So you need to get
who would
basically.
do that?
What's that?
That's another classic Ronnie and Sam scene.
Oh, I was gonna volunteer my sister, but I was gonna do if it was like who'd be great for testing out magic items. I was gonna go a long pause and be like my sister Ruby. Oh yeah, that's right.
the one who's like borderline on the verge of insanity already.
Yes,
that we know of. I could hold 5. I could be special. We don't know.
I like to point out that I imagine this conversation in character.
Yeah,
I just know.
There is no way in hell I am taking that risk. Ruby, get the fuck out of here.
How do you do that?
Okay, I go to find the mean one.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay. We'll come back to that. Let's stick with the magic item experimentation. I want to see where this goes.
Sure, can you keep an eye on Ruby for me?
Thank you for an inciting incident, by the way.
That worked so well the last time.
Yeah,
yes.
No. If anyone can quell Ruby's intense curiosity and rage, it's Chewie.
I'm
If anyone can do it.
Chewie's way of quenching her rage is just to egg her on for whatever she's doing. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm probably just cooking for everybody again, like just constantly making food.
Digging
baby.
for food in the trash.
Heck yeah.
Or that.
Yeah. So, all right. So Ronnie, dude. All right, man.
Yeah.
We got.
I remember it now.
Yeah, you got that like shitty Italian teenager from the Bronx voice. Yeah.
That's me. That's what I crafted this shit from. Ignore my sister sounds nothing like me.
So, I would if I could make it sound anything like that.
It's just practice. Everything's fine. Yeah. All right, man. So when we were in that Gazpacho cat's place, right? So he left behind a bunch of items that I'm fairly certain are magic items.
Yeah, I got the flashlight. I haven't really used it.
Oh yeah. That's a big light.
Yeah, that's why I'm carrying it. I don't.
So
the only person I could imagine carrying this would be Chewie, but he didn't seem interested.
I don't know what any of this shit does, and I kind of unfurl my pocket and dump out
a bunch of magic.
I dump out 4 items. That's the shitty bag of catnip. the meme sunglasses, the faux jewelry, and a radical rat faux bling.
All right. Well, you know what? What we can do is 4 magic. Well, you have 4. Between the 2 of us, we're fine to use all of these. Just on account of the fact that I have 1, you have 4. If we just kind of divide those out.
The more that I'm looking at this bag of catnip, the less I'm thinking it's magic.
It might just be catnip. It's a possibility.
Magic some.
This might just be some shitty catnip.
There's a real chance you're holding narcotics right now. Yeah.
Dip a feather in and taste it. I don't know.
What's it taste like? It's catnip.
It's kind of herbal. Kind of tastes like grass.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to lean down and pick up the meme sunglasses. I'm just going to try these on. We're going to see what they do. I've never really been one for the allure of sin, so if I need to take them off, take them off.
I'm going to pick up that faux jewelry.
Do I have any sunglasses in this room?
Put the ring on.
Cool.
Same time. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Put the ring on.
Immediately, Ronnie. First thing you notice about the first thing you notice now that everything's equipped is that Sam just is like 2 degrees more attractive.
Damn. All right.
The hairline comes in just a little bit more.
Just a little.
Seeds. All right.
There's Sam, you don't feel anything different about Ronnie now that he has the sunglasses on. Ronnie, you feel slightly more attracted to Sam.
Oh, my.
In either platonically or romantically or sexually, that's up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that last one, but
that's some good-looking shades, bud. Looking real good.
You looking very good yourself there, Ron. Sam, wrong one. Me. That's Ronnie's me. So I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry.
What are you nervous for, man?
It's just I don't know how to describe. Ron doesn't know how to describe this feeling. This isn't gonna be any better.
Okay. How about you tell me what them glasses is doing?
Hold on. And he steps forward and goes, I'm gonna guess that it's changing what I'm seeing. Because for me, the hairline is here.
Oh.
It's got a perfect in his forehead.
Do I notice it? Is there anything that I can look into?
You feel 2 degrees more confident.
I am. I am feeling pretty good.
Yeah, you're looking good. This is weird.
Got like a good night's sleep, feeling refreshed.
Yeah, it's showing. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
nothing feels better than sleeping in the trash. I always say.
Yeah, as a carrion fowl, I will agree that every once in a while it is nice to rest in the garbage.
Garbage, man.
It's surprisingly soft in there.
Yeah, got a bunch of nice smells. Got some bugs in here. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Sam, you feel also a sort of... You know how sometimes in your mind it's like, the cooldown's over, I can crack my joints? It's a feeling similar to that, but the joint is in the center of the radical rat bling.
Okay.
Right.
And it's kind of like in the same way that you feel compelled to crack your knuckles or your elbows like I do. You kind of feel compelled to just kind of just take your palm and kind of slap that thing.
I'm gonna I just feel like I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying, Ronnie?
Do what? No, what you told me what you're talking about.
It's just the rat bling.
Now that I've talked about it, I gotta crack my knuckles.
Yeah,
I did it already. Yeah, that's how you crack your knuckles. Says the guy who does this, but
I do this and then I do this, and I go.
Yeah, I just
out.
I've broken
crunch
most
of them. And...
I've broken most of mine, so I don't know if you can hear it, but
I
can just continue to do it.
Zesty, I love it. Woo!
Yeah, he's very crunchy.
He crunch.
My age is showing from all the years of contact sports. Where like,
oh, you should hear his neck when he gets going.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, Ronnie. We're just gonna,
Where do you want to be within, like, where do you want to be in this moment, like within, I want to say, like 100 feet? If you can't be in this spot where you are, where would you want to be within 100 feet of you?
A bird bath.
A bird bath?
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a little hectic, You gotta
the scene is sauna. The scene is framed as such that we have Sam Morgan in the center. Then he slaps the radical rat bling, and suddenly he has been smash cut into a kind of into what's the term called when it's a garden but it's like surrounded by building?
Like that might actually just be a garden. Like
inside, like is it glass? Is it
courtyard
or is it a courtyard? Okay.
Courtyard.
I know you can get chili.
This school has a courtyard in the center of the building where they've got flowering plants that are like supposed to help kids study insects and biz, and they also have a bird bath right there in the center. So you slap that thing, you have been smash cut into the bird bath in a position kind of relaxed like you're in a jacuzzi. You don't remember moving there. It's just now you're there.
What does it look like for me?
And just like that, cooldown's like you've cracked your knuckles. You can't do it again for a little bit. You feel like, yeah, I can't smash cut again for a while.
Okay. Did Ronnie come with me?
No.
Or is it like okay, so it's just me. Does Ronnie see me go on?
Ronnie says, you'd be like, okay, I just gotta do it. It's gone. No effects, no nothing, just blink out of existence.
Sam! Morgan!
I'm just in the hot tub just being like, oh, yeah.
What the Did Chewie actually go to try to stop Ruby, or is Chewie still here somewhere?
I feel like I got the relaxation feeling of cracking knuckles. Like, it's like, oh, that's sad.
Chewie is absolutely gapped out trying to cook something.
So,
okay. Just trying to find someone. What the fuck? He's got. Shit.
Let's pause from this. Let's catch back up with Ruby. Ruby, what path did you take? Did you try to go over the building back to the park, back to the playground, or around the building back to the playground?
Over the building.
Over the building. So you scurried up a drain pipe, across the roof, and now you're scouting over the ridgeline of the building, over all that you survey. A gaggle of girls all around the monkey bars, hanging out, talking crap. Cindy, like a few paces away, clearly listening in, but acting like she's not trying to listen. And then, of course, all the boys on the opposite end of the playground, tossing around a miscellaneous ball that has seen better days. Some kid is taking a bite out of it. Every foam ball has that.
Damn, those Nerf balls look tasty. Little boy dinner right there.
This is what you see.
Get ready for it.
What's
dinner?
What's the plan, my dude?
It's a new boy dinner song.
I am going to scout it out, find the richest looking kid there, and just go.
You remember which one that she pointed out while you were still about near the playground, near like the interim forest between private property and school property. You remember which one she pointed out as the one that picks on her? You can see her. She's in the middle of all those childrens at the monkey bars. She's on her phone. They clearly are all playing the same mobile game that she is apparently very good at.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm using Daredevil by rushing in without thinking, so I have...
That's fun.
I have luck armor with 1 box of wear. I'm assuming that just prevents 1 injury.
This is true, yeah.
Okay.
What? Okay, I guess there is no plan. I was about to say, what's the plan, or what's the attack?
There is no plan.
What's the attack here?
The attack is I'm going after her with El Drago. I want to smash her phone.
Hold on. You're about to charge at a child from atop a building wielding a Beyblade.
Yes.
Did she stutter?
She stunned me. That's congrats.
Psychic damage.
You have 1 TTRPGs. You've made the dungeon master have to rethink everything from this point forward. Okay, so the first there's the matter of getting from the building to the ground. I'm going to say that there is a series of swings within.
Okay, I will use my acrobatic roguish feat then.
To leap from the building to the chain swing, to the chain of the swing. Cool.
Wait, is it rolling 2 dice? Yes, it's rolling 2.
It's rolling 2 dice, yes.
Okay. Played too many that only have 1. Okay, so that's...
We hear the orchestral score of Pirates of the Caribbean in the background.
Yes!
We don't have the right to that.
That's an 11.
In your heart.
Just in your heart. So what did you get?
That's an 11.
That's an 11, yes. With ease, you leap and grab onto the chain. You swing forward with the momentum and then back. And then, I guess, from there... You know what? This is your scene. Take it away. I'll let you know for what you need to roll for.
Okay, so I arrive on the top of the building, I spot the girl, I leap down using branches and pipes and whatever else is in my way to lower myself to the ground, and I get close enough to let it rip.
Yeah, yes. Go ahead and give me an, it was... Did I write down what they need to do for Eldrago? I should probably would have.
So it was like a finesse to hit, and then luck for the bounces, I think. Because I've just been using trick shot for it. Yeah, so mark exhaustion, roll with finesse, and then I get to choose 2 or 3 on a success, depending on how good.
Yes, it's finesse first, then luck to see for how long it spins afterwards.
Okay.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I rolled a 3.
Oh no.
That's only +2. So that's a 5.
Roll for luck.
Yep. That doesn't count. Oh, of course, luck does. That's 10. It's
a 10 for luck. Okay.
At least I don't lose them.
Gotcha. Yeah, so... this is a very... my head is screaming. This is a Rigby moment. Kind of scrambling up all 4s with the Beyblade. You let it rip, kind of sending it. You fail to grasp the overall mechanics of the Beyblade that... it has to be pointing down at the ground in order for a successful rip to happen. You kind of aim it up like a gun at the point at the child and let it rip, which doesn't work great because it goes off and then spins like a wheel on the ground in a big circle, which luckily with that high luck roll does roll and run over her toes first with the most impact, which does make her squeal and yelp, and drop her phone onto the ground right in front of you. And all of the other girls in the vicinity are now shocked and spooked by this wild animal with a Beyblade.
Okay, if it's on the ground, I want to use my flashlight as a mace and smash it.
You have a flashlight?
Yes, I have a flashlight.
It's a little keychain one, right?
Yeah, it's just a little one.
It's the middle of the day.
I'm
let you do it
as a mace.
As a mace, okay.
The blunt weapon.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll then.
That'd be finesse, I guess.
Yes.
Or would it be might? Because I'm swinging.
It's a mace. It's might.
Okay.
If it's mace, it's might.
Then that's a 7.
That's a 7. You hit her other big toe. With Eldrago now kind of revolving around you like the moon orbits the planet. And she's like, rat! She doesn't know what a possum is.
I am not a rat.
And from across the way, you hear Cindy goes, "That's not a rat!" The main one can't speak to animals, clearly. But all the other girls has run away, but the main one has clearly taken freeze as her action.
Okay, well, she seems frightened enough, so
give me a finesse roll with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
Because this attack is coming from behind, and you don't realize it.
Oh, okay. It's an 8.
There's that one scene in Legend of Korra with the new airbender who's like bald, and he gets that, like, he's almost captured by a net, but then he feels the air on his bald head. Similar concept. Yeah. Similar concept. Yeah. As you duck and roll in front of a college-ruled notebook being slammed down from behind by the bob cut teacher. It's like, okay, stay calm. I'll get it. And she keeps swinging at you, but you keep dodging because you are feisty. This is probably gonna be.
I give her a hiss and pick up Drago.
Perfect. Give her a hiss, pick up Drago. Go ahead and roll another finesse to dodge another attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna like flavor it as acrobatics.
Cool. I mean, you can jump up to the freaking monkey bars.
Yeah, it's a 7 for that.
It's a 7. You jump up and like kind of scramble up to the top to the second level of the playground, where there are children still who are now watching and all pointing. Some are laughing. A lot of them are screaming. You see the teacher pull out a different rectangular box. It's kind of got a stem sticking out of it, and it goes, custodian to the playground, please. Thank you. And let's cut back to Ronnie.
Do I know what a custodian is?
I probably would, but I'm not there.
Ronnie, what have you been doing now that your friends disappeared?
I went to Chewie, I think, and I go, "Hey, Chewie, have you seen Morgan?"
No, I've been cooking.
All right. Well, he might be gone forever. I'm really worried. He was like, I really got it, and then he smacked the ring. I'm still wearing the sunglasses. You can tell me what it looks like right now for me.
He smacked the faux bling.
Faux bling. Okay, so he smacked. He gave a little smack, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, one's a ring, and the other's like a big bling that says "radical rat." Yeah.
He smacked his necklace, and then he was just gone. So yeah, he might be gone forever. I don't know how this works. Honestly, we're testing out magic items. So I feel like this bird would have come home to roost by now if he was okay.
We split screen. We split screen and just see Morgan chilling.
It's like, oh, my aching bones, baby. That's good.
That's good bird bath.
That's good bird bath.
Where's Ruby?
We lost the cop.
We lost the cop, and I'm much scarier than that. We've lost Ruby, I think. I don't know where she went.
The door next to the dumpster, the big heavy metal door swings open, and the garbage god walks out with a disgruntled look on his face and a sturdy like garbage bag in his hand, and he's kind of huffing to himself. Maybe I should roll to see if he notices you guys, because he might just be in his own head, because that's typically where I live, in my own head. Let's see. Let's give. No, what? One die. Heads. Odds are even. Ronnie. Odds are evens.
Evens.
That's a 2. And he takes 2 steps. He sees a possum wearing sunglasses and a raccoon chopping up baby carrots. And he's like,
"What does that look like to him?"
Well, he sees a possum wearing a possum wearing sunglasses, and a raccoon washing baby carrots in a puddle of probably rainwater or something like that, because that's what raccoons are like to do.
I look up and I just stare at him until he makes a move.
Give me a finesse. Give me either a finesse or might check.
Okay, well, obviously I'm gonna go with might.
I still like to give you the option.
Flexing.
I like to give you the option.
Okay. Well, that's a 5 and a 6 plus 3 is 14.
That's 14. So he leaps at you with the Heffy bag, and you. He leaps at you with the Heffy bag. What do you do to not get, or to not be apprehended in this moment? That's what I was hoping you were going to do. Thank you. Freaking Superman punch to the backside.
Yeah, it's a very sight talent.
I love One Punch Man.
Anyway, I go ahead
and you land in the superhero pose, and there's a sheen across the meme glasses, and it looks really epic.
Hold on, I'm stopping right there, Chief. Nothing with meme glasses actually looks epic.
That's incorrect. This moment is really cool.
Okay, this is the only exception.
It's the first time for everything, baby.
I guess.
And Chewie, what do you want to do, given what's going on?
Wow, my brain just...
spots.
That's cool.
I'm sorry, my brain just emptied.
No, it's fine.
You don't have a plan on how to escape a trash man as a raccoon? Come on.
My priority is to hide.
Give me a sneak.
I wanna escape and hide.
Give me a sneak. That's a very valid response. I love it. It's very in character.
Was sneak finesse or cunning or I can't remember.
Is it? Wait, hold on. I thought it was a cunning action.
Sneak is. Ooh,
it is a roguish feat. It is a roguish.
It's a roguish feat. Gotcha. So that means you roll. What's the key thing that allows me to search through PDF?
Control
F.
Control F.
If you're attempting a roguish feat that you are skilled in, you say your goal and roll with finesse. If you are doing it with something that you are not skilled in, you're trusting fate.
So it's luck.
Where you roll luck.
I'm skilled in it, so it doesn't really. It's not a good thing that I'm skilled in it in this case, but 7.
7. Yeah, you freaking slip back behind the dumpster, and it was very impressive what Ronnie just did, and so the garbage god didn't notice you slip away, and is now focused all of his attention on Ronnie. The little rectangle on his waistband goes off and says, custodian to the playground, please. Really fast. Come on, hurry up. Please, get to the playground. Thank you. Over.
I don't know how much my hiss is being picked up by the mic.
Not any of it. I have no idea.
I've been hissing.
Oh.
You've been staring at the camera.
I thought you were going, yeah! Yeah!
Hey, you
guys!
I've been hissing. I can
turn off Chris.
Yeah, we have the same exact time. At the same exact time. We're 20.
Quiz. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that picks it up.
Excellent. Now we're all hissing. We're all hissing like maniacs. But yeah, Ronnie, you also. It sounds like it just started raining.
He had his crisp filter.
Crispy. Crispy.
Crispy. So you, Ronnie, were able to hear the garbage god's rectangle, which should give you some idea.
Yeah, someone's coming.
Well, no, this guy's got to be somewhere for a reason.
He's gotta go somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna hiss at him some more. I'm gonna try to scare him off.
Okay, give me,
If I'm being intimidating, I can make persuade an NPC checks with might instead, which is one of the abilities I have, not just a rule of fruits.
Yeah, this would be an intimidate, yeah.
Yeah. I have an ability that lets me use might instead of charm for persuade an NPC. So, because I will refuse to use charm on any character. I didn't do it last season. I'm not doing it this season.
Delicious monster, held with every finger but my middle one.
No, I've noticed. That's a 4 plus 3 plus another 3 is 10. The dice are 4 and 3, so
the dice have spoken. You are a swole rat protecting swole possum. You're a swole possum protecting this garbage can, and you've punched through a hefty garbage bag. Those dudes are hefty. They are hard to break, and you did it in one punch. This guy's like, you're supposed. This garbage guy's like, okay, I mean, a possum near the garbage is less bad than a possum at the playground, and he books it.
God, did he say that?
Yes.
Fuck. Alright, take off sprinting.
After him?
You're chasing him.
It's a movie, but it just so happens that that's the only way to
the playground. So so the garbage guy assumes you're chasing him. And yes, you hear that. Yeah. And
okay, I'm also gonna chase.
Morgan, I'm gonna say
my 2 trash gremlins.
Morgan, I'm gonna say that you through half of a lazy eye, you look through a classroom to the other side, and you see a garbage god running at full speed, and you're like, you don't usually do that.
Humans only do that when they're trying to work out really early in the morning. That's unusual.
There was that one time.
Yeah, there was that. There was that one time. I don't.
Who was it?
Really...
Was it, no, it was one of Don Chunky's enforcers who, was feeling all big on himself and was chasing one of those joggers. Oh, shit!
Oh no! Oh, that is bad. Do I have the urge to hit the button again, or do I can just take off into the
you feel free to try it. I mean, just like you can feel free to crack your knuckles again, even after it's been a little while.
Let's give that a shot. We're gonna go ahead and just slap. Be like, how does this thing work? And just start slapping it.
Nothing happens.
Ah, shit. Well, I have found myself in a predicament. Is there an open ceiling here?
Yes,
there's a bird
that's why I was looking for the word where it's like it's a garden surrounded by a building.
Yeah, a little courtyard in the middle of the
courtyard.
School.
Yeah.
I am going to. At this point, he had taken off his coat and his hat, and he's like, "All right," swing the coat back on and put the hat back. Dons the hat and takes off.
Now I am imagining a tiny little
tiny little trench coat.
No, a tiny little coat rack. There's no reason why it should be there, but it's just there on the bird bath.
It's just a little tiny little coat rack. It was some kid thought it was really funny to be steal it from the dollhouse or something. It's like, it's like I put his whole bulb on it.
Yeah, you put his whole bowler hat on it, yeah.
Just say, all right, well, here we go again.
I mean, your parents keep telling me I gotta entertain your little ideas because you've been writing scary things in your journal. Okay. I was that kid, actually.
I wrote superhero comics. I had a superhero comic that I called Thunderman, and he was very anime based, and it was bad.
I once wrote a comic called Pastor Man because I didn't want to get in trouble with my parents for writing about anything else.
Yikes!
What Was it accurate though?
It was a
friends that were tiny children.
It was a 1-for-1 ripoff of Captain Underpants and Superman. Yeah.
That made my week. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard, dude. I love it.
My childhood was funny. Anyway.
Vietnam flashbacks to when I had the entire Captain Underpants series.
Oh, Captain Underpants is the only reason.
But we cry.
Captain Underpants is the only reason why I know how to read.
Tragedy plus time, baby.
Anyway, Detective Sam Morgan takes to the skies.
I am just trying to clock the sprinting human and the buff possum.
And the raccoon trailing. From your vantage point, you see all three of your compatriots. Two of them chasing the garbage can. Garbage man is making a beeline around the building, which is coincidentally the direction of the playground, where you spot Ruby on the second level of the playground, surrounded by children and like slowly trying to be corralled by the bob cut teacher, who is wielding a colorful notebook in one hand and an open like Jurassic Park hand in the other.
Oh no! All right, I'm gonna call down because I know that the other two wouldn't be doing something out of stupidity, but one of them will be doing something out of stupidity.
This is true.
Yeah, so I am gonna call down to the other two and just be like, "You two need to hoof it. Like we got a problem."
We were already doing that.
I don't think you understand the dire situation that she might be in.
I always assume that it's the worst thing she could possibly be in.
This is one of the worst. This is one of the worst I've ever seen.
Hold on. Let me see what the top speed of a possum is.
Hell yeah!
In the meantime,
top
I guess
speed of raccoon.
Miles per hour is not actually that fast, honestly.
Top speed of raccoon. 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, so Jimmy's faster than me, which feels incorrect.
Well, you're stronger. He's faster.
Yeah, you're built for strength. You got a strength build, not a speed build. You're not a dex fighter.
Dude, I'm used to real life who has incredibly strong legs and creating that string.
One never skips leg day. The other one always skips leg day.
Oh.
It feels weird to be the character who skips leg day as the character as the real world person who almost always only does leg day.
Heck yeah. So yeah, I say you guys are rounding the corner. This janitor is completely wigged out and has abandoned the initial orders to come and handle the possum in the playground, and has adopted a new mission: get away from this possum and raccoon that is tailing him, and just kind of goes away, but not towards the playground, but like along the path along the path that's going alongside the playground, like to the other side of the building. He's just completing a circuit, more or less, instead of going to get Ruby. And so the bob-headed teacher, she's like, okay, where are you going?
And while she's distracted, I'll make a bolt for it.
Give me this. What's the speed? What's finesse?
Top speed of an opossum is 4 miles per hour.
4 miles. Let's go.
God, I feel like I run faster than that.
Well,
that's
humans.
I'm a big boy. I don't run very fast.
I don't ever get below 5 miles per hour for the entire hour. So
that's a double 6s for my acrobatics to get away.
Oh boy.
Heck yeah! You go up! I mean, that's up to you if you want to go up. I realize that I step on your creative toes more than I do anyone else's, and I want to say sorry for that.
I don't advocate for myself enough. I appreciate the apology. I want to...
It's a 12. It's your story.
Yes, I want to head to the opposite side and make a round around the playground.
You don't want to go through her. You want to go away and around.
away and around.
Away and around. Cool. You can either go away down or away still on the same level, but on that same level there is a really tall corkscrew slide that you could potentially go down.
Let's go for the slide.
That's
that
a fun option.
Fun.
Yeah. So Ronnie and Chewie, you see that the guy that you were chasing has just abandoned his mission. And you see that while the teacher was distracted, your sister turned tail and ran deeper into the playground.
Alright, well, after her.
Chewie, what do you want to do? You're much faster than Ronnie. I'm going to say that you can make it to the playground before Ronnie does.
Yeah, I think I'd like to get sort of close enough to figure out where Ruby's going, but somewhere that I can still remain relatively hidden.
Yeah. You go... Your path takes you behind the sort of wall of children that has been forming. So you're like running behind their backs and whatnot, but still tracking Ruby through the holes in the floor of the second level of the playground. And you can see that she's headed along a path that connects to a really tall, swirly corkscrew slide, but like who has time for that in a situation like this? That's your reasoning, I assume. Morgan, your turn.
Oh boy. Is anybody in immediate danger? Like, does anybody have like somebody tailing them or?
Ronnie is headed headlong into a massive group of children. You see
where Ruby no longer is.
Where Ruby no longer is, you see that Chewie has taken a stealthier approach and is going really fast. And
holy shit!
But you see Ruby duck under duck like again deeper into the playground towards a really tall tower, which at your height is just like almost where your eye level is at.
Okay. I am going to fly towards the tower, but I'm going to call to Ronnie to divert. Be like, change direction. She ain't there no more. Keep moving. Get to the tower.
I nod and comply.
Yeah.
I'm just making call-outs from a vantage point.
That's fair. Ronnie, give me a finesse check.
Old man coach.
Okay.
You have a lot of momentum, you have a lot of mass, and this is to help you maneuver through the jungle of child's legs.
What's my finesse? 1. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7.
7. Yeah. You trip a couple of them, but you make it through. Kind of tumbling through. Like a quarterback, kind of just, or a linebacker, just like, I don't know, sport ball. You'd make it through.
A full. In this case, he's probably a fullback.
Probably a fullback.
He's plowing through these kids.
It's a full set of back muscles. Ew! Let's go.
Sorry, I'm sorry, squirming.
Talking to somebody who played football for 20 years.
Haha.
Well, your dad was a pastor. Mine was a football coach.
Mmm.
Mine was a hippie, so I know a lot about growing weed.
You definitely need to teach us once we have our own place.
Hell yeah. Ruby, you make it to the stairs leading up to the very tall corkscrew side, and you see Detective Sam Morgan perched at the top of the railing up there.
Oh, hey, I got a ride!
Looking mad and oddly devilishly handsome.
Just 2 degrees more charismatic than usual.
Yeah. Did you change something about yourself?
He's wearing bling.
I took a bath. When was the last time you did that?
Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times my life has changed just by taking a bath.
Yeah, could you
That's
imagine?
not a joke. We're being genuine here. Take a bath. You'll feel you get a bubble bath if you can. It'll help.
Bubbles! Heck yeah.
And so I run up to Sam and like, hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we're working on it. All right, hang on. We're guiding the other ones who came chasing after you, dumbass. All right. So I'm trying to clock Speedy Gonzalez over here.
I'm down here.
Just hi.
At the bottom of the corkscrew slide.
Yeah. All right. Here's what we need to get our way back to the dumpster because that's where we're supposed to be for the meetup. In order to get the hell out of here, we're gonna go from. Can I spot like a clear route back the way we came without humans?
Yes.
I can roll for it if you need me to.
Yes. Do that.
Yeah.
Would that be a cunning?
You have an ability.
My cunning is quite high.
You're also a bird.
I'm also a bird.
Who are you calling a bird?
A bird.
None of my abilities apply to that.
No.
Yeah, but I do have
like,
really high cunning. So
pathfinding or anything?
Give me that roll in.
Alrighty. None of my stuff was meant for like mapping out territory. My stuff was meant to be a cop who knew his territory.
That is fair.
Mine is chaos.
Alright. Let's see. I got double 5, so that's a 10 plus a 3. It's a 13.
That's fair. What you see, it's it's playground, slides. There's a swing set as well. The main point of content, the main obstacle here is this mass of children and also one adult that has been and will continue to track your movements. They are slow as a group, and they will, if you without any intervention from either any of you, they will start just to track you and to try to keep looking at you, and watch what you guys are doing, because, oh my god, animals!
We are adorable.
Y'all is cute. It's a curse.
This actually is a curse. This is bad. Is there any way where we can get out of sight real quick? Like, is there?
No,
like,
I mean, it would take
how close is
it would take
to the hedges.
It would. To get back to the hedges, it would take. I mean, that would just be moving away from them farther. Moving away from them. Getting back to the garbage can will require you moving closer to them, which would require a little bit of ferrying on your part to like keep them away, or at least to like herd them in a way that allows the others to pass. But just to get, back to the hedges, to the intermediary woods between private and school property.
That's increasing the distance that we have to travel in the long run. I gotcha.
And
I follow.
And then also, all these thoughts are happening all at the same time. If you did make it back to the woods, it's guaranteed that some kids are gonna follow you. They're gonna start poking their grubby little fingers in the bushes and like looking for you guys. Because they're stupid, and they're children, and they're curious little monsters, and I think they're awesome, and this world isn't ready for them.
What if we hide in the trash?
Well, that's the thing, is that we're getting clocked wherever we go at this point.
We need
but
that vision first.
Yeah.
Okay, so but we know that trash for the gods is not something that they want kids going near, right? Maybe. So the adults might stop the kids from going into the trash to look for us.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a genius. I don't tell you that enough.
All right, I'm gonna clock. I'm assuming that you're relatively close to a garbage can.
Well, he's at the bottom of this. He's at the bottom of the bottom of the corkscrew slide. The trash can that you guys were pulling in earlier that morning for food is on the other side. It's on the path that runs along the playground.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We got to do this. We're probably going to have to do this one at a time. Unless... actually, I'm not that worried about Chewy. Surprisingly fast. We need to book it back.
Fast one, but yeah.
I got aerial superiority. It's fine.
I dropped the crow's top speed in the Twitch chat earlier.
Oh yes.
What is this here?
His face.
I was waiting for you to see it.
Yeah, like compared to us
Yeah, I don't want to hear about any speed questions anymore. Mr. fucking top speed of 60 miles per fucking hour.
Yeah, but it's gotta be pretty surprising when you see a raccoon like, catching up, and you're like, oh shit, look at him go. There's a reason why they hire the crows as the police.
Oh my god. Well, birds in general. Because they can fly.
I mean, based on what we've seen, crows appear to be handling the high-speed chases, which is to say, catching a ruby.
So
I can make it out of here.
I'm going to go ahead and be the Batman I've always wanted to be.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm going to
scare more children.
I'm going to scare more children.
Heck yeah. Trash Chronicles, scare more children.
So the closest group of children to the closest person to them, which I'm assuming is probably
a lot of
Ronnie.
children. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like there's a group of children. Ronnie's probably the closest one to them.
Yeah, because he's the slowest.
Yep. All right. So Ronnie, you're going to be the first person to try to make a break for it, and I'm going to try to dip in, and then I'm going to try to. The actual term is harry these children according to the rules here.
The rules.
So I have to harry a group of enemies at far range, and I get to mark where and roll with cunning. On a 10+, I get to do both. And on a 7 and 9, I get to either inflict 2 morale harm, or they are pinned or blocked. So
nice.
We're going to attempt to harry these children to give Ronnie a chance to book it. That is a 6 and a 4 plus my 3 for cunning, so that is another 13.
Paint me a picture.
That cunning boost. I'm going to drop in with the little bell that I had taken from the veterinarian.
Yeah, that's what this chase scene needed, more cowbell.
Yep, this chase scene needed more cowbell. And I'm going to jump in as I spread my wings across the morning sun and just cast a shadow amongst these children and just drop a bell right under the face of one of them. And just and you just hear ding 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 as this, the screeching crow just comes flying down as loud as possible. And crows are actually fairly big. And,
they are big. Yes. Yeah. They're about half as big as a child.
Yeah. So I'm going to fly down and just absolutely just Dark Knight these little children and just scare the shit out of them. What you hear from our side is come on, get the fuck out of here! Bunch of fucking kids, God fucking damn it! Every goddamn time! But you just hear this loud cawing.
Except for Cindy.
Who is off in the corner excellent! Excellent!
This poor child.
Cindy's
she gets
definitely
to hear
learning
all the expletives.
She's definitely learning a new vocabulary right now.
Hell yeah.
But I am doing this so that Ronnie has the opportunity to move further away from that group.
Roll, Ronnie, roll!
So
Give me advantage.
I inflict 2 morale harm on them.
What am I rolling with?
And they are pinned or blocked.
Yeah. Would be what would it be?
Let's see here.
I made you roll finesse before, right?
Yeah, so if it's finesse, it's a 9. If it's might, it's a 12.
It's finesse. It's a 9. It's fine.
All right, it would be an 11 with might. My bad. I know how to count.
That's cool.
Totally.
Batbird gonna Batbird. Muscle Rat is gonna muscle rat and move their muscles out of there. Just kind of scurrying away. Just kind of huffing it. Swole Rigby, just gone. Ronnie is in the clear at this point. You all can see in the middle of all of this that the little boy that you threw the bell at is on the ground, pissing himself. And you can also see that the mean blonde-haired girl is recording this on her phone.
Oh, it's not smashed.
No, it's not smashed. She just dropped it. It wasn't an apple. Her parents are smart. Apple slams! Boom!
An outer box on that thing.
Anyway.
Or at least a protective screen.
Yeah, I don't like Apple.
Mood.
Gotcha. That was just... I mean, Ronnie is now the closest one to the group of kids, but that Harry was pretty good and is, caused a large portion of children to be like, oh crap, animals can and will be scary. Sorry. I just had to burp.
That's my whole goal in life, is just to make sure that children understand.
Animals dangerous.
Animals are wild.
They are wild animals. They're scary. So if Ronnie wants to go ahead and make his finesse check to get out of there at Mach 5.
Chewie, you mean?
Chewie, yeah.
Ronnie's already out of there.
Chewie's fine. Ronnie's good. Chewie can run at Mach 5. I'm tired. What the heck? I need to chug more Monster.
You have an hour to go, bruv. Perk up. That's him. This is him perking up.
I took my second Adderall 2 hours ago.
Eat the fucking can. Eat the fucking can.
Then I can't recycle it.
You make a fair point.
Technically, it's a different way of recycling, really.
Yeah, you're reusing instead of reducing or recycling.
My body will not absorb any of the tin into it. It is not recycling.
Can I have a moment for a PSA real quick?
Don't eat cans.
Hey gang, no, it's not even don't eat cans. It's hey gang. I just want you all to remember that while recycling is important, you can't forget to also reduce the amount of waste you're creating in general, and reuse things when you can, because recycling on its own is just not enough. Anyway, there's my PSA for the day.
My PSA.
Like this Pringles can that is now for paintbrushes.
Captain Planet.
My PSA is about the man who invented the water power cell for his dune buggy, and then was visited by the FBI, the director of the FBI, and then mysteriously died not but 3 months later. Remember, the government is bought by the oil industry. Anyway.
Which means it's owned by the Koch brothers.
What's that?
Ew.
What's that TikTok audio where it's like, if you ever think that the government's your friend, think again.
Anytime you think the government
wouldn't, are not your friend.
Yes, they have, and they would.
I want to point out that my roommate just came by and asked for the link to watch the stream, so there's a very little chance, and he's going to be so proud that we took a moment to talk about this.
Rebel! Any hizzle. So yeah, Chewie, if you want to make your roll to get out of there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Woo! Fire!
Is that... Wait, that one would be a finesse too, right?
It would, yep.
Shit, I really need to raise that.
Mach 5.
I got a 7, again.
You're running at Mach 5, baby!
Mach 5.
Just a spray of...
Follow your drive.
Just a spray of wood chips.
Literally, I haven't been able to do anything for the Raccoon Mafia. And I haven't done any crimes.
All speed, grace.
All speed, no crime.
All speed, no crime.
I'm doing that as a tattoo now.
You gotta let
All
Ruby
speed,
corrupt
no
you. Let her draw you into doing crime.
Ruby's gonna actually do that first.
Which reminds me, Ruby is still at the top of the corkscrew slide and has to go down. Go ahead and roll for your escape. Depending on how well this is, Morgan might have to do more stuff. I don't like the way your face is contorting.
I rolled a 2, which makes it a 4.
Okay, you make it to the bottom of the slide and realize, oh no, I'm dizzy. It's a corkscrew slide.
All right, well,
now I'm animal drunk.
Oh no!
Boy.
Can Ronnie do something stupid as he often does when Ruby's in danger?
I mean, sure, you can look back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is because it's his sister. And the second, against all advice, against all odds. Oh, go on. Pitch it to me.
I have a very Ronnie move.
Okay.
So I do have an ability called Confuse Senses, where I can throw something to confuse an opponent's senses at close or intimate range. I do have a bag of shitty catnip.
Are you trying to pitch to me off-brand pocket sand?
Off-brand pocket sand. We're going.
Regular pocket sand.
He has regular pocket sand.
Got that great value pocket sand, baby.
So
it's called parcel particulates.
Yeah, I'd like to combine a few things in this motion, which is I have an ability called Guardian, which allows me to protect someone from NPCs or environmental threats. It kind of feels like both right now.
Yeah.
So I would like to roll to see what I get, but should I succeed, I would like to pocket weed.
Pocket weed!
So let's see what I get. This is, I believe, a might roll, but I'll double check. That doesn't matter much, because that's 2 5s, so let me double check what it is. Plus might, so that's a fucking 13, so I don't get any extra dangers or escalations to the situation.
Heck yeah!
I'm good at one thing, and it's stopping Ruby from getting hurt.
Oh my god.
I have literally 2 more abilities that help me protect Ruby if that one didn't succeed.
I literally have 1 armor right now. I'm fine.
Yeah, but that doesn't ever matter to Ronnie ever.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Friggin' Ronnie, paint me a picture.
So Ronnie rushes in to assume there's children gathering.
Well, they've been deterred. They're kind of spooked by the big scary bird.
Okay, what am I gonna do with this pocket weed? How am I gonna make this pocket weed work?
You get it in their eyes.
Yeah. To distract them because I need to get back to them as well. I pocket weed, and then I just pick up Ruby over my shoulder. Which I don't know what that looks like to the people. What were your either because I threw weed in their eyes.
What were your rolls?
I got a 13 on my might roll.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Yeah.
Without a hitch.
This is like some 13 energy.
Without a hitch, baby. Just fireman carry. Just for flavor, let's put a little After Effects explosion in there afterwards. As you're running away with Ruby over your shoulder.
If ever you think this is a cool moment, I just want you to remember that I'm wearing moon shades.
Which makes it better!
I think this is even better. This is like looking away from the explosion.
Something about yourself, too.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. What happens as I'm still running through the...
There's a voice in your head, Ronnie. There's a voice in your head that says, well, this is no good. And then you remember...
What the fuck is...
No, it's like a remembering of when Gazpacho said that's no good, and then suddenly you were somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
I mean, here are the pieces. Put them together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a second. Is that what these things? That's no good.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work on humans. So what you see is as you're running away, Morgan just drops out of the sky, being stunned.
Oh no!
What?
Oh shit!
I made a mistake somewhere.
I believe I've made some kind of error, a lapse in judgment, if you will.
Wait, is my head pointed forward or backwards?
Forward. You are also out cold. for
okay.
for a fate's breath of a fate's breath of time.
So
that's fine.
Can I skip up the bird as well?
You gotta double. Okay, if you're gonna double back for Sam, you're gonna have to give me a finesse check.
Okay, I don't want to do a finesse check, but I'll do it.
Your might is so high, I'm not gonna doubt your capacity to carry both of them.
First roll's a 6, so we're off to a good start.
Okay.
Second roll's a 4 for a total of 11.
You're able to double back for the bird and carry both of them.
You're both asleep, and I didn't mean chase.
Snoring loudly.
We see everything through Ronnie's eyes. Seeing Chewie off in the distance, running away, making the bend around the corner of the building, and seeing the garbage truck slowly move its prongs into the shafts of the garbage can.
More than 4 miles per hour.
No, you can. But at this point, they're slowly moving into the slots on either side of the dumpster. There's still time. I'm gonna need a pretty hefty might check for you to throw your friends into the garbage can.
Now that's one thing I
Would it
can
be for
do.
us to wake up?
That would be luck.
Either
one of you can roll luck to wake up. But depending on how well Ronnie rolls, it would either be in midair or in the garbage can.
9 plus 3, 12.
I have a 0 to...
Ronnie, paint me a throwing picture.
I'm good at one thing.
Paint me a throwing picture.
I failed luck.
It's not great for Morgan. If Morgan doesn't wake up, I run, I drop Morgan for a second, and I use that moment to like a shot put for
Ronnie the rocket with a perfect spiral.
And then I just kind of pick up. I'm doing this as fast as my 4 mile per hour ass can. I pick up Morgan. I spin around.
So did either of you wake up?
I rolled a 6, so no.
You rolled a 6.
I have a 10.
You have a 10. You wake up in midair and you're flying through the air. The dumpster is closing in very fast.
Oh.
And there you find Farrell Abdul. And after a couple of seconds, you are bonked on the head with a whole black bird. Morgan, you wake up.
Oh, what the actual fuck?
Why are you on top of me?
Where am I?
Chewie, at this point... at Chewie, at this point, you scramble in over the side. Ronnie is still trailing Ronnie's still trailing a few feet behind as the dumpster starts to raise off of the ground. Ronnie's not in the dumpster, by the way. He's still behind Chewie, who's climbing in just now.
I look over the side to see if he needs help.
The grabby hand, please.
In all fairness,
Yes,
I am still...
exactly, that's what I was going to use.
Yeah.
He's
so,
just face down in the trash, just kind of I don't want to live anymore.
I just took a bath.
I just took a bath.
It's not how I saw my day going.
I just took a bath.
Chili, I hope you're ready to step up next week, because Ronnie has used up all of his protagonist energy in this maneuver.
All right. Ruby, what did you roll for a sticky hand?
I'm rolling now. Okay, so it's with finesse?
It's finesse. It's finesse plus... this is the second time you've used it, so it'd be...
Right, plus 4.
Plus
okay,
4.
So finesse plus 4,
yeah,
so that's 15.
15. Beautiful. It's very cartoony what you do. It's very cartoony. If you want, I'm going to allow you to be as cartoony as you want with this. Go ahead and paint me a grabby hand picture.
Yeah, so
that's my new favorite phrase. Paint me a picture.
I lash it over the side of the dumpster, trying to throw it as far as I can, hoping that he catches it. Then I reel it back in, whether or not he's grabbed it.
As we see the grabby hand soar through the air and down. It looks like that scene in Spider-Man 2 where the web shooter looks like a hand. But instead of one person dying, we see Ronnie with his outstretched paw just kind of go boing.
We call it a handshake. It's
rocketing Ronnie all the way up, surprisingly, despite how hefty this boy is. Up and over the side. Up and over the side, and then you know what? For comedic effect, he belly flops right on top of Morgan in all the garbage.
Oh shit!
Right. I stand up and dust myself off like I didn't just land on Sam.
You're a lot heavier than you look.
Well, I look
Sam?
heavy. What do you look?
Sam, where are you?
You look heavy.
I am even heavier. All right. Okay, gang. Just doing a quick roll call. Chewie.
Here.
Ruby.
I'm obviously in here.
I look down on the ground to Sam.
Yeah.
Thrall.
I'm here. And he picks his head out. His antlers are sticking out of like a nectarine box.
All right, then everything is handled, and Ronnie just lays down because that was exhausting.
One thing everyone notices is that the dumpster is now starting to tilt. As it is being lifted up, it is tilting, and you guys are all dumped into the dumpster, into the back of the garbage truck, surrounded by other black plastic bags full of stuff, boxes, strange smells and oozes, and the loud thuds of a whole-ass deer going into a place where a whole-ass deer probably shouldn't be. And you guys have made it onto the garbage truck. And anyone who wants to peek up over the sides of the garbage truck can see that it starts to move and pull away from the school. We see anyone who pokes his head up over the side. Pokes their head up over the side. Sees the school god of garbage come out through that same heavy metal door with a gun.
What?
With like a sawed-off shotgun. Just kind of like there's that kind of swerving around, like completely just preoccupied with the hunt that they one don't realize that the garbage truck is pulling away, and two don't realize that the dumpster has been emptied, and so you can actually see/hear him empty both shells into the side of the dumpster.
That man's going to jail.
He's going to be arrested. Yes.
That man is going to be arrested.
If we knew what gun was, we'd be terrified.
Oh yeah.
Thrall does, but everyone else doesn't.
Yeah, we don't know what made those holes.
Thrall's having PTSD inside the dumpster.
What was that? What was that? What did I hear?
Nothing.
What did I hear?
Absolutely nothing. Thrall, that was nothing. Keep your head down. That was nothing.
I smack him in the face and get it together. Which
I'm glad I cut my headphones.
That was a
Slapstick! It's one for everyone!
Yeah.
That was a fantastic catch.
You nailed it.
I felt it coming.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Anyway.
And so you guys are riding right along. You guys are watching the town go by. I mean, if you guys have an exhaustion, I'll let you recover one in this time. If there's anything that you guys want to know about the town at large, anything that you can spot from the back of a garbage truck, now would be the time to ask me, the all-knowing garbage man, about this place.
What signs do I see on our way to the dump?
There is a Home Depot, and suddenly your mind is awash with dirt.
I'm going to build a deck.
Is this just a primal urge inside of Ronnie? Must build a deck.
I'm going to build a deck.
Let's be clear. Must start building a deck and give up on it and let it live that way for 6 fucking years is what I start doing.
Yes. You see a Home Depot.
That's finished the fucking deck.
You see a Home Depot and you see a Dairy Queen, and then thusly you get a little more information on the process of like dairy farmers and ice cream and milkshakes and for some reason chicken tenders that they sell at Dairy Queen. My Dairy Queen is in this weird space in my head. I don't think I've ever like really been to a Dairy Queen to like get anything other than ice cream, but like they have like food.
They do have food. Only certain locations.
At only certain locations
actually have food.
Which is weird because in my head they're an ice cream store.
There's one nearby us that has a DQ Grill and Chill, which has the ice cream in their full food menu.
It's an ice cream place.
It's right in front of a Regal Cinemas too, which is phenomenal. It's like 2 birds, 1 stone.
2 birds, 1 stone. Which is probably very offensive in your culture.
It is an offensive term.
I think that's funny because I'm trying to think of one on bird puns.
Heck yeah. Let's see. There's a Dairy Queen.
I can say that phrase. None of you can.
Yeah, there's a Dairy Queen. There is a town hall with a poorly maintained, highly graffitied statue of a bronze man. You can't like read any of the words that are on it because of how badly it's been like defaced and whatnot. There's something about his uniform tells you that it's somehow related to the monument that's in the park that's poorly maintained as well. It's just like this is just a vibe you get. And as you're driving, as you guys are moving along, it gets to there's a point where it feels like the back of this. It feels like there's less space than there was a second ago. In the garbage truck. It feels like. Is this place getting smaller?
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to fly up to the top of the opening in the garbage truck. I don't want to be in there. I don't like confined spaces.
I don't like confined spaces. Yeah, the walls are coming in.
Ah, shit.
Hey, it's a garbage truck, guys.
We're getting Star Wars here. We're getting a New Hope here.
Yeah, getting compacted.
I always prefer to be Phantom Menaced, but I'll settle for New Hope.
Is being Phantom Menaced being cut in half and then drop down a shaft?
It's just quicker death, I think.
Sure.
I mean, he survived it. We're just going to put it that way.
That's fair. That is fair.
Technically, they survived the New Hoping.
Yeah, they did survive the New Hoping. I hope we are in the situation where we are New Hoping. I do not wish to be cut in half tonight.
What? You never let me do anything fun.
But yeah, the walls of the back of the garbage truck are compacting, moving the trash in together. There is an eruption of gurgling oozes that come out of a lot of the garbage bags that are there. Thrall Abdul starts to shift uneasily, and he's like, I can't push off of anything. I can only push down, and I don't go up. I can't stand. I can't stand. I can't stand. I can't.
I smack him again. Focus.
My glasses came off that time.
You're so good at getting smacked. It's so impressive. Like how well
I've had a lot of practice growing up.
Yeah. Anyway, focus up. We're not going anywhere from panicking.
Okay, I can't stand this.
All right.
Also, I can't stand.
Pull it out somehow.
All right. Let's get the expert on it. Sure. What do we do?
Tie something around him and get the strong one to lift him up.
I'm the strong one, but okay.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That is correct.
Yeah, all right.
I am not
You need something to tie around him. Whoever wants to look for something to tie around him, give me a luck check.
Joey,
I can do that. I can definitely do that. I'm doing that.
Actually, something.
Oh yeah. All right. That's a 12.
That's a 12?
Yeah, nothing for me.
12. What do you find? Paint me a finding rope picture. Rope in quotation marks.
Some kind of paracord or something.
Some kind of paracord.
Strong.
Sure. How does one of those big, long, industrial orange extension cords sound?
Probably better.
Nice.
I don't know chords.
You see a big orange, not moving snake that's coiled up all nice and tidy over there.
I got it. It's mine now. Well, actually, it's Ronnie's. But I mean, I'll sort of dig around, draw, and I'll take the rope with me and just kind of spin it around in a walk, and then I'll hand both ends to Ronnie.
Give me a might check to kind of burrow underneath Thrall to get the extension cord in place.
All right. That's a 6.
That's a 6. It's slow going. It's slow going.
If anybody wants to help.
If anyone does want to help.
I'm already climbing up to pull up Thrall, so...
I guess I can try. What do I got to roll for it?
You gotta dig through the garbage.
I don't dig.
You don't dig. You're a bird.
I'm not built.
This sounds like a job for Ruby.
Not built for digging.
I could try. I could definitely try.
Give me a diggy check for might.
Diggy.
You ever seen a bird dirt?
Bird. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no burrowing owls. I don't know how they get their holes.
Oh, that one's caught.
That's a great
I
question.
don't know how they get those holes. Is such a great question, no matter what's going on.
Ew.
Hey.
Ew.
Whoa.
Not a BDSM podcast.
If you know what I'm saying.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. That's better. That's better.
That's acceptable.
It's gonna be a buzzer beater as you two dig around the body of Thrall Abdul and get a nice knot in there. Ronnie, where are you positioned to pull up Thrall
As
Abdul?
high as I possibly can be. This is how at the top
There's
of the trash
usually
can.
ladders on the side of it, so if
Perfect.
you find...
But not on the inside, but on the outside. Yeah.
On the outside, yeah, not on the inside where the trash is supposed to be, not people.
Yeah, I climb to the top as best I can. If I could get to that ladder, mazel tov.
Give me a luck.
Then I got a lever.
Give me a luck. Give me a luck check to get up to the top.
Okay, I have a little bit of luck. Got a little bit of luck.
You can either roll a luck check or expend a couple of your depletion just to have the necessary boxes nearby to construct a makeshift.
So the thing is, I got an
Stairs.
8, but I want to use some depletion to do better than that. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's exactly acceptable. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't use anything. Ronnie hits hard, and that's about it.
There's a box fan that doesn't work. A box fan doesn't work. A few other crates that held fruit.
So many box fans in here. This last season was brutal.
Yeah, burned down a lot of motors.
Crates that held fruit, and you were able to scurry up to the top of the moving garbage can, and you get tossed the free end of the orange extension cord to heave and hoe this massive. This is gonna be hard even for you, Ronnie. You're gonna have to roll 6. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to roll 12 or higher.
Okay, I can do that. That just means I just need a 9 or higher on the dice.
Do it then, if it's so easy.
First one's a 5. I'm on a good start.
We need a 4, 5, or a 6, right?
Uh-huh. That's how the math works out. 50-50 shot right now.
Ooh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Another 5 for a total of 13.
Yeah.
I want to kill that deer.
That's exactly what I was praying to RNGesus for.
So, let's paint a little bit of a tableau. There is a young couple in their early 20s in a car, driving along the simple streets of their small town. They're driving not too far behind a garbage truck when they see a crow step out and kind of perch on top. And they're like, oh, that's cool. He's following where the trash goes because he's a trash bird. That's cool. Then they see a possum, a swole possum, a very swole possum. Dang, that possum's cut. Crawl out from the top. And an extension cord. Why does he have that orange extension cord? Paint me a heave-ho picture, my friend.
I think once he gets to the top of the truck, I don't know what it's going to look like for people, but having just seen a Home Depot and gained a sudden intuition about minor engineering, he knows what a fulcrum is, so he holding an extension cord, jumps over the side, grabbing onto the ladder to create a sort of pulley system as he yanks downward, allowing himself to use his own weight to his advantage.
Heck yeah! Kind of rappelling down.
There's no other explanation for how a possum lifts a deer unless we got a fulcrum involved, unless
Heck
we got an anchor.
Physics. Yeah, you kind of rappel down to the final bar. We see Thrall Abdul kind of like, and we see the trash compactor get tighter and tighter and tighter, and we see Chewie and Ruby scramble up the box fans and crates that Ronnie had used to get up and out of the way, scramble up to the top of there, out of the way, and we see it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller till it's little more than Thrall Abdul's torso width, and his head is up over the side, of which we cut back to the young couple in the car. They're like, there are a lot of animals in that car. Did you see that raccoon that possum rappel off the side of the garbage can? And then we cut closer to Ronnie, who's like, and then tie it down.
This is still a lot.
It's still quite a feat. And we see Thrall Abdul's head just kind of being blown with the wind. And the compression stops, and the walls start to recede back to where they were. All that really needed to do is get Thrall Abdul over the top so that his horns didn't crush and split his skull open. And you kept him alive, you bastards.
If you kill this deer at this point, I'm going to riot.
We have done so much to keep this deer alive.
I'm barely willing to tolerate this deer. If you fucking kill him now.
This does feel like a video game escort mission where the NPC is like constantly jumping into danger.
Ooh, shiny!
Threatened to kill him more than once, so.
But it's way more fun than in a video game.
The thing is, again, no one likes this guy. Sam doesn't like him. Ray definitely doesn't like him.
Chewie likes him.
Sam's just doing it.
Chewie's the only one, but Chewie doesn't really talk about what he feels very often.
Right.
Chewie keeps his opinions close to his chest, so he's just been hearing us roast Thrall Abdul in secret behind his back.
Oh, we got some lightning.
Ooh.
Nice!
No, nice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh.
I just looked out my window like there was going to be lightning out there. Whoa.
I just can't wait for me being able to turn all of the lights off in my room so we can finally cool down in here. It is warm when I'm recording these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got another 20 minutes, my guy, assuming we don't wrap it up
It's
now.
fine. Don't worry about it. You guys, the crisis averted. The trash gets uncompacted. The trash floor, as it was, lowers quite significantly because it was all compacted and kind of fell over to the side. So Thrall Abdul is much deeper down in the belly of this beast, as it were. But it doesn't quite matter because from your all vantage point, either hanging off the side of the thing or resting on top of the garbage truck, you see that the garbage truck pulls in through an open gate into a sparkling metropolis of trash. with tight, walkable streets. Trolleys made of cardboard boxes, apartment high rises with eloquent little balconies. Just a bus, just a very full and beautiful city of garbage. This place
Holy oasis.
is amazing,
It's
and
the Holy Land.
it's beautiful. The
I
garbage
heard about it in
truck.
the description.
The garbage truck
Sam
just
sheds a single tear.
starts to back up. A loud beep goes off. The back of the garbage truck tilts up, and the backside opens out, and the contents, along with Raul Abdul, gets dumped out into this massive pile just on the outskirts of this beautiful metropolis.
All right. Who has our map again?
I think who has the map?
I know for a fact I gave it to Chewie. I just don't know what ended up after that.
I was given the map, if I
Yes.
remember correctly, because
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have an aerial view.
I can.
Yeah.
But the map is also absolute garbage. Written
It's
by
terrible.
Written by a very tiny dog. Yeah.
Who was
Right.
looking at Google Maps, I believe.
Looking at Google Maps over the shoulder, and then just scribbled it down.
We did have a toddler explain some of it to us, so
Right.
we have
Well,
we have
teenager.
this much
No,
more.
the toddler.
Yeah.
She's young.
She's tiny. Yeah. She's small brain. It's fine. This it's a beautiful. It's like it's beautiful. This city. There's lots of greenery. Mainly Mountain Dew bottles that are cut to look like trees. Like I said, there's shoebox apartments made of shoeboxes. Rolling hills of black garbage bags. If Sam takes to the sky and sees like a beautiful sort of murky brown lake that kind of fills to one side of this bustling city, and beyond that, railroad tracks, and beyond the railroad tracks, beyond the fence on the outside of the this dump forest. You guys have made it from the park to the preschool, or to the elementary school. Now you're at the garbage dump, and you are a railroad track. You are, you gotta get across get across the garbage dump, and then across railroad tracks, and then you'll be at the forest where Thrall Abdul originally comes from. There's a barbed wire runs all the way across around the garbage dump, but the entire place is beautiful. It's a city. It's Japan.
Ooh.
One weird thing, though,
is Japan.
for a city, it doesn't sound oh so heavily populated. And in fact, it doesn't sound like there's anyone here at all.
That's almost more suspicious.
Hello.
I fly back down and I'm just like kind of relay. It's like, hey, so we're pretty close, but I'm also not clocking anybody between here and there.
That's not good, right?
I
This was
don't.
beautiful. It would only be empty.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but that's
No. You got to stop to think about it, Sam. Why would the city be empty if it was this gorgeous?
Yeah, that
Something's
seems
gotta
like
be-
paradise.
Yeah, something's got to be keeping people out or keeping the people around not hanging around.
Maybe they don't like the truck.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
Can I start
That
like
is a good idea.
around, see if I can find anything
Sure.
sus or any?
Give me a luck check.
Our party
I'ma
is
go with him.
combining all 6 of our brain cells,
Uh,
4 of which
I'm
belong
an
to
8.
Sam.
I am not rolling good today.
You got an 8.
I do have a +3
Yeah.
cunning.
You
I
guys
also
are.
have an 8.
You guys start walking the empty Japanese streets. There is, you guys come to a crossbar and the bar goes down, the crossbar, it just kind of up. You do hear the ding, 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 and like a toy train with like big box cars pass by, and like a tram for a big city that was, ideally would have a lot of people on it. Nobody there.
That's fucking weird.
The train passes, the crossbar goes up, and on the opposite side of these tram tracks, you see a tiny black dog action figure. It wasn't there before. It wasn't there before.
Sam's got his... Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Out of character, this kind of gives like Spirited Away vibes.
I'm king of the dog, so I don't worry about this at all.
I'ma touch it.
I'm getting like horror. You're getting those vibes. I'm getting horror movie vibes of just being like, oh shit.
Yeah, Ronnie doesn't. Again, Ronnie's king of the dogs. He doesn't worry about any of this.
Sam's got his hands in his pockets and he's looking very inconspicuous, but in his pocket he's gripping his knife.
Fair enough. So, does anyone actually go to touch it, or was that just big talk?
Okay, I think Ruby does.
No.
Okay, Ruby goes to touch it, and it backs up on its four paws. Like,
it's not a toy.
It growls. It barely comes up to like half of Ruby's height. It is an action figure, not an actual dog. To be fair, your mare was a teacup pug who also only comes up to half of Ruby. But this is different.
Now, to be fair,
It's moving. You probably shouldn't touch it.
It being an action figure doesn't mean shit because it has a talking Beyblade.
You go to knock it over, it kind of gets gets knocked over, and then it does like what's it? Is it called a coffee grinder breakdance move, and transforms into like a humanoid dog ranger and hits a pose.
Oh, I don't like that. I do not. Ruby, back away.
Do you talk?
Flashlight off of my back.
Friend?
Are you ogres?
No, what?
What are
I've
ogres?
never heard of an ogre.
You're not from here.
We're friendly. We don't mean any harm.
I pull
You
out
get
my gun.
he changes he like changes positions and like does an aside to nobody. They're not from here. I don't recognize them. Obviously, they must be ogres. I must tell the rest of the Momo Rangers.
Not quite remembering what this does, I aim the flashlight. The magic flashlight.
Well, it's still bright daylight, but it's still a very powerful flashlight.
I don't know what the magic does. I don't remember.
You flash the flashlight, it illuminates it pretty well. He's like, stop! It's the daytime. Why do you need a flashlight?
I'm gonna walk up with my BPD badge and be like, technically we law enforcement.
And I flash my badge.
I understand that we're out of jurisdiction, but we are on an escort mission to return that thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't assault a police officer, would you?
Do you eat?
He takes to the police officer.
He takes
multiple times, Ruben.
The little black
I
action.
that you are a tiny little dog man thing. Who are you?
They don't know who I am. I wonder.
Can you
We
stop
fought the
that?
ogres
I'm over
hundreds
here.
of times. That they said they're escorting the big one. It must be the
Ronnie
ogre king.
walks over to
This
that
could be the
spot.
final battle.
There's no battles.
To the side spot.
No battles.
Hey,
He takes a different aside. He somehow figured out I was doing an aside.
Everyone surround him.
There's only one possible course of action.
Some food in this trying time.
There's only one possible course of
I have
action.
carrots.
Food?
Chewy.
Food. Here.
Do you eat food?
I don't know.
Does he eat food?
Carrots.
He goes over to Chewie, who's offering him a carrot, and with his like cupped action pose hands, he takes it and he opens his mouth, and suddenly you hear from up on high. Dog, no! And he drops the carrot. He's like, oh! And he runs away. And he transforms back into a little black dog, and he runs away. Up on top of one of the apartment buildings over yonder, you see 3 other action figures. There is a pink monkey, three other action figures. There is a pink monkey, there is a blue pheasant, and a green turtle. And they're standing heroically with the sun at their backs. You, inexplicably, Ronnie, you see materializing out of nowhere kanji, Japanese kanji, and they spell out Momo Ranger Super Sentai. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Trash Chronicles. It's time for housekeeping!
This is the reason no one lives here.
I guess.
Sam doesn't decide to himself, what the fuck is happening? Where are you?
It's run by the sentient toys.
Separate asides.
I didn't train for this in the academy.
Apparently my police badge isn't enough here, and I show off El Drago.
That actually might be enough.
Who knows?
Enough.
That's a next episode thing.
Parted the Red Sea. I cannot stress that Lord Nugget.
I feel like we walked into, like, Eastern Toy Story.
I'm here
Momo
for
Ranger Super Sentai!
Not enough action figures for in Toy Story, and I stand by that.
Hell yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's time for advancements. Who has an advancement they want to pitch me?
Ooh, did I get an advancement?
What you got for me, Ruby?
Real question.
I attacked the mean one to...
Yes, you can have it.
Okay, and...
You overthrew that tyrannical power system, yes.
I also escaped from teachers that would probably have killed me.
You already got your points.
That's fair. I'll give you 2. Go. That's good job. Good job. That's 2.
I've been aiming to get 2 in one run.
You did it.
Hooray!
I fully protected everyone.
That's true. You did protect Ruby, yes.
And everyone else.
And everyone else.
I took Chewie because, of course, Chewie can handle himself.
Right.
As we all know.
You get your
That was
advancement.
cool.
Yes, you get your advancement. Very good.
Okay.
Approved. Very good.
Approved.
Anyone else? Yes,
Chewie,
you did discover a new place, so you can get your advancement.
I got nothing.
I discovered a phenomenal
Trash
bird
Japan,
bath.
yes.
and
a bird bath.
Yeah, and a bird bath. I discovered a couple things. Chewie, you didn't get anything?
No, I can't do any crimes right now, and
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything for the mafia, so...
I mean, you could consider that your crime was,
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's the
littering.
wording of the Mafia one specifically?
Oh, the mafia one.
Yeah.
It's loyalty. Advance when you obey the orders of a person you're loyal to at great cost to yourself.
Are you loyal to anyone in the group?
Yeah.
Well, no, because it says at the beginning you choose a person. It's the mafia.
Oh,
That's
it's
right.
Nunchucky.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
feel like
Yeah.
that's. I
Okay.
feel like that's this whole adventure.
I mean, yeah, but if I
you are
did that, I would
doing
get
your own
shit way to
objectives,
advance
yeah.
every time.
Right.
Yeah,
be
like
fair,
I
you
would
could-
say
Yeah,
that you
it's
have to
pretty-
actually like actively do something for the Mafia.
Yeah, like I'm
Right.
not doing anything at great cost to myself that I wouldn't.
Because
do
you were given very specific homework that you have yet to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's more I'm trying to figure out if that homework is something I have to do, or if I could talk them out of it, or
Something.
Just convince me to help you.
I don't know that I can trust you.
That's fair.
Hey, as your brother, yes, you're right. You can't.
We should take some time for an aside to talk about that card you picked up, though.
An aside.
Yes.
Yeah.
An aside.
An aside. You guys, it's time for everyone's favorite housekeeping. It's just the part where you pitch me things I should draw.
I have an obvious pitch.
I want Ronnie carrying Ruby.
God damn it, you stole mine. Okay, I'll do one. I want to put I like the. Let's dress it up
Hey,
with
Mac.
moon shades. Alright.
Ronnie's big load. Wait, hold on.
Hang on, Ronnie's huge load.
Wait, hold on.
Hang
on.
Package delivery.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Oh dear.
Hang on.
Oh dear. I have a very specific pitch.
Okay.
Which is I want an image of Sam Morgan throwing a bag of weed at the camera. Like, take this.
Okay. I like that. We have so we have title of Ronnie's sex tape. Take this.
Please don't hold on. Can we not name this a scene?
That sounds like one sentence.
Can we not name a scene? Yeah. Can we not name a scene?
Okay, Ronnie. Okay.
Sister?
Okay.
What are you
Ronnie carrying the team. Here, take this.
Okay, there we go.
I want.
My character carrying his sister.
Yeah. I want Ruby hissing from the top of the playground.
Hiss. Okay, so we have Ronnie carrying the team. Here, take this. Hiss.
Yes.
And we have one more. This is Morgan's, I believe.
I'm gonna throw this out as just a really selfish one. I just want Morgan in the bath.
Morgan in the bathroom.
In the sauna by himself. The first moment of peace that he's had in weeks.
As someone who struggles every week to be like, don't say something cool I did, don't say something cool I did.
I promise you.
I just want to get in the bed.
I gotta be selfish this one time.
I promise.
It's the only time that he had moment of peace.
If we land on Morgan in the bathroom, I promise to make it as sexy as possible.
He is 2 degrees sexier.
He is wearing the charisma
2 degrees sexier than usual. So we got Ronnie carrying the whole team. Here, take this. Hiss and jacuzzi cap.
You can probably find a Rito in a hot spring as a reference.
Probably.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see any of those drawn, you can vote during the poll that I'll post on my Twitter tomorrow, sometime after this is done airing on YouTube, or later, depending on how stupid I am. If you want to see if you want to see the drawings once they're done, you can go to patreon.com/daddysdungeondnd and sign up at the $5 level, just like WLGP_Green Otter, who is our patron, and they are super duper cool, and they are at the $5 level, and you can too also be there, and you can see all the art that I've made for this campaign, and the last campaign, and then all the character bios for the campaign before that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, have been your humble garbage man, your game master, your master of ceremonies, your goon_daddy. And playing Chef Chewy Raccoon has been Critterick. Chewy Raccoon. Playing Ruby Possum, Agent of Chaos, has been Moss Creature.
Hey, Rip!
You let it rip. And playing Ronnie the Rocket Possum has been the Noodle Doodler.
Man, am I glad I know what fulcrums are.
Heck yeah, fulcrums, baby.
This episode is sponsored by the concept of fulcrums. Split the load.
Simple machines.
Simple machines and physics.
Physics 101. And playing Detective Sam Morgan has been Video James.
I just got out of the bath, man. I want to go back. Just so tired.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I love you. You guys are fantastic, beautiful, sexy individuals, but you are all trash. Good night, everybody. Simple machines. They do the things that you need them to do. I like you.
They're not that complex, but they get their job done. Bye.
Yeah. Simple machines, yeah.